Ooh, I'm live. I'm live and in living color. Live and in living color. Welcome to Vibin in the D, Lele. Yes, Lord. Uh, what's up, everybody? I don't know who's here yet, but tonight is a different kind of show. Just a little different, just a little bit different. But in the meantime, in between time, let me do what I normally do, and then I'll be right back.
You are now tuned in to Vibin In The D with Lele, the podcast dedicated to the creatives of Detroit. Now let's get into this vibe session.
So, what's up, people? I thank you for tuning in, whoever is there. And if you're not here yet and you come in later, the replay will be there for you. So, tonight I wanted to do something a little different. And thank you. You know who you are. Okay. You know who you are for giving me the idea to do this tonight instead, because I didn't have anybody to go live tonight at 8. Well, I kind of did, but I didn't. And I had some other stuff I had to do. So, yeah. And, life happens. So, what's up, Moki? Thank you for joining. Thank you. If you have any questions about my podcast, please go ahead. Feel free. Ask me whatever. I did get a couple of questions, and these are questions that I've gotten over the past year and a half, because I started this podcast in January of 2019. And it's been something. What's up, Nubian? Hold up. What's up, see? Moki and Nubian in the house. And somebody else is too, but I don't know who it is. If you want to comment, please go right ahead. Okay. I don't know. They never should have gave me a microphone. So I started this podcast back in January of 2019. And the idea is actually old. It's an old idea that I've had for, I want to say, more than maybe about 10 years. But I attempted, and I need to find this, I attempted to do this a long time ago and I started doing it on YouTube. This was, I think, in 2015. And I called it Chatted Up Detroit. And I'm going to find that episode because it was only one. It was only one episode. It was with Mike Sandusky. I did like a promo for it and everything.
Are you ready for Chatted Up Detroit? Well, so are we. Starting September 1st, 2015, we will bring you interviews with the who's who and what's what of Detroit. This is the place where awesome lives, and we want to bring it to you. Stay tuned.
So that was hold on. That was supposed to be something there. Apartment. Oh my God, though. I had a green wall. Anyway, that this is not about that. So I wanted to, I've always followed the different artists around. And I think it really started going to poetry open mics. And it's always a singer at a poetry open mic. Yes, I love singers. I love it. Always have. I don't care where I've lived. The singers have been the bomb. Okay. I know, right? Oh man, I had the different colored chairs. Man. No. I don't have a graphic. No, I don't. I don't have a graphic design background. I didn't create that. If you see any like graphic design stuff like that, I got that done from introchamp.com. The guy's name is Joel. He has been working with me for a very long time. He has created my logos, and and I get a lot of my intros and stuff from him. And he created that because I wanted to do the Chat It Up Detroit, and things just happen. You know what I'm saying? Life happened or whatever. Yes, he is amazing. He's awesome. Shout out to Joel Cooper. He is dope, dopey dope. Um, things just happen, you know. And after things happen, shooting forward to January of 2019, I started doing the podcast live. Well, it wasn't live, it was pre-recorded shows, and it was on Anchor. It was on anchor.com. And you can hear all of those episodes on Anchor. If you search Vibin In The D with Lele on the internet, and it will come up. It will come up even on Apple Podcasts. But that's where I started. And let me see if I can show that screen as well. Show you guys what that looks like. What it look like. So that's Vibin In The D on Anchor. And you know, it has all of my episodes on there that are published. There's a little thumbnail on each episode. My first episode was with Angela Davis. Let me see if it'll play.
You are now tuned in to Vibin In The D.
And I've had that.
So great to have your ears listening.
Intro.
If you'd like to reach me on social,
but it was fun. So I had like these microphones and whatnot.
Awesome. And then the tribute and you know the Aretha's Jazz.
And I think this too.
That you did.
I've always wanted personality, so I think that had a lot to do with it as well. But you know, I would go, hey, what's up, Jervis? I would go to the person, or they would come to my house, and I'd put the little lapel mics on them, and we'd talk. You know, it'd just be a conversation. So one of the questions, let me see. Somebody asked me before, well, why did I start doing this? And I wanted to bring attention to the different artists and the creatives and small business owners of the city. You know, my city is Detroit. That's where I was born and raised. And I really wanted to showcase those, you know, companies and artists that are out here doing the damn thing. You know, people that are serious about what they're doing. Not just some, you know. And I'm not trying to find a who's who and what's what. Like, I'm not clout chasing or nothing like that. Like, this is literally something that I really love to do. Like, I love talking to people and learning about, you know, what they've done and whatnot. But somebody asked me, they said, I've seen about two people on your show that are not from Detroit. What's up with that? And, you know, I'll answer that. What's up with that is, you know, I reach out to people in Detroit all the time, but there are some people that I know that are not from here that have small businesses, or they're artists, or they're comedians that I have a lot of respect for. And I want other people to know about it. And that's the whole point of the whole show. I want people to know about these people. Like, y'all, the people that have been on my show are dope, and I want y'all to know about it, period. Let me see here. Somebody else said, I'll get to that later. What's the worst thing about your podcast, and what's the best? You know, I don't really want to say I don't think anything's really bad about it. Like, it's rough when you can't, you know, make things connect with somebody, and you know, things happen, people's lives are busy and whatnot. The best thing about it is something I love to do. I get to talk to people. I get to pick their brains a little bit and find out what makes them tick, and where did they, you know, really get into their passions at. And that's again the whole purpose of the podcast. I'm gonna interview the cat in a minute. But I like this question. Somebody said, have you ever curved someone who wanted to be on the show? That's a good question. No, I have not. Nobody's ever asked me to be on the show, and I didn't, you know, No, that's never happened. Have I been curved? Now that asks me that question. I have been curved, okay? And it's it happens, people, you ask people to be on because you really like their music, you like their singing, you like their style or whatever, and people will really literally tell you, oh yeah, for sure, I'll be on there, no problem, yeah, what, give me the dates that you have available. And you go through all this, you give them the dates, and they're like, send me some information. So you get their email address and you send them the information, and then you don't hear from them no more. Now, I get it, if it's not something that you want to do, just say that. But I've had people literally schedule a date with me. And Kat, if you chew on my blinds, you will be the next on the next episode. Sorry. I don't have no sense, so that's always going to be intertwined with everything. So yeah, people have made a whole date, and we have gone over, okay, this is what we're going to do, and this is how we're going to do this, and send me a photo and all this other stuff so I can make the promo. And then I've had people that just didn't show up. They didn't show up. And this was back before I went virtually, on YouTube live, which was annoying, because you're really taking your time, because you got to either go over their house, or they're supposed to be coming to you, or you're supposed to be meeting at Starbucks or whatever the hell, and they don't show up, and they don't answer the phone. I don't understand that. I never understood that, but it happens, whatever. Somebody said, how do you choose your guests? Basically, I choose them based on who I really, really admire. If it's a singer out there that be singing, and I follow them, I'm like, hey, I got to have you on the show. Do you think you could be on the show with me? Because I really love what you do. And they, sometimes they say yeah, and sometimes they say they don't have any time available, and that's understandable. That's understandable. I see it's about, I don't know who's in here. Anybody got any questions? Anybody got any questions about vibing in the D? I used to be a singer in another life, and I don't know what life that was. What's up, Simone? Thanks for joining. I got Simone, Nubian, Jervis, Moki. I know, right? Don't start singing. Lord have mercy. Somebody help this child. Yeah, I know. Because then I'll start going to the white meat, to the white meat. Anyway, anybody got any questions? Act like we got a guest on here. I'm the guest. Throw some questions out there. What do you want to know about this podcast? So yeah, I started January of 2019. It was audio only. That was not my plan. My real plan was to be visual. And it wasn't even supposed to be like this on here. It was supposed to be like straight up live, in the same room with the person. But COVID happened. So actually COVID happened. So that stopped the in-person, and I tried to do it over the phone. When I tell you those ones over the phone sucked, and it wasn't the person I was talking to, wasn't anything. They showed up. It was just, sound quality. Seriously, sir? Sound quality is really important to me, and that the interference and the echoing and all that stuff. And I'm like, bro, I can't do this over the phone. This is horrible. So those people I definitely am gonna have back on the show now, and try and do it again, because it just didn't sound right to me, and honestly, interference and technical difficulties like that, where you can't hear people, and it makes people turn it off. They be like, I'm trying to hang in there. Oh man, I'm trying to see. They keep clicking off. I can't even understand it. We can't hear here. They can't hear me. Tell them, let me type it in there. We can't hear you, and just like me myself, it's been stuff I've been tuning into, and that gets like that, and I'm like, I'm out. I can't do it. I can't, and I understand that. So I'm really, really, it bothers me if I have technical difficulties, and if people's sound is not coming through, or if my sound is not coming through, because I know, people's attention spans will be like, they'll be gone somewhere, because don't nobody want to hear all that crackling and crickling and you can't hear the person. It defeats the purpose. Moki said, did I do drama in school? I did a little bit, but not really. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a thing for me. I took dance in school, but now my knees is all jacked up, and so much for that. Can't do the Dougie, but anymore. How did I come up with Topic Tuesday? Topic Tuesday, that's old. Like, that's like real old. I used to it was a friend of mine that I had a long time ago, and it was actually supposed to be like I don't know. I've always wanted to be on the radio. Period. I've always wanted to be a radio personality. Period. Point blank. Period. Pooh. And I wanted to talk about things that were, off topic, that should be on topic. You know what I'm saying? And I just thought I'd add this segment to this. And a lot of things that have happened over the years have made me want to have that type of conversation, because from life insurance situations to illnesses, people not, taking care of their health, people not taking care of their credit, stuff that I have fallen short of, you know what I'm saying? And when you learn how to do better, you want to share that with other people. Mental health, that one, I really love having conversations about that, because it's something that's always needed to have a conversation about. So off topic Tuesday, I just wanted to get some conversations going that would, entice people to better themselves. Something positive, not necessarily to, you can do the cricket school. You guys show me how to do that. Something to just get people to talking, because we need to talk. It's a lot of different subjects that need to be discussed, especially among the Black community. Sexual assault, like I said, insurance, having insurance policies, and getting your people set up for if something happened. Not necessarily just the insurance, but my dad got a reverse mortgage on his house, and he didn't tell nobody about it. My mother probably knew, but he didn't tell me. I didn't know until it was like way into it. And then when he passed away, the house wasn't worth nothing. It needed to be erased, because he stopped doing work on it and whatnot. And it's like stuff like this, people are supposed to have conversations about, period, and I just think there's so many more conversations to come, it really is, because it's a lot of things to talk about, period. You do great on radio. You're very high energy. Child, no, I'm not. Boy, I will go to sleep right now. Okay. Don't let one of these lights go out. I'm knocked the hell out. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I've always wanted to be on the radio. And really what I would like to do, I love music. Y'all, anybody that know me know I love music. And I would love to just play some good music, good feel good music. And let people call in and request their songs, and just, people can talk, and, kind of like Keith Sweat. I'd be the Leah Sweat, I don't know. That don't even sound right. That sounds like I'm married to him. But And yeah, his neck long. But I didn't say that. Moki in slow motion. What? Oh wait, the day the cricket was at your. Y'all both fired. Y'all are both fired. Like in real life, you fired. I'm about to ban y'all from this. I did. I hopped across the room in slow motion. That is crazy. Oh baby, when I saw that cricket, it's Sarah's fault. When Sarah turned around, I was like, "Oh my god, what is that?" That just messed me all the way up, and it was over. It was absolutely over, and that's happened a couple more times with a centipede. I just, that job ain't right. Let me see what else here. What was one of my favorite episodes on the show? Where did I post that at? Did I post that on YouTube? I think I post. You know what? I'm gonna show you. I I'm straight up about to show y'all that. That is so crazy. That cricket was so. Y'all should have saw him. He was big though, and he was rude. He was a big rude cricket, and he did not give a crap. But he should have gave some kind of crap because if my feet had hit him, he would have been crunchy. Do you hear me? He would have been crunching up like I don't know what. Oh boy. Anybody else got any questions? What's up, Jay? Good music, good vibes is needed for right now. Man, I love a DJ. Last night a DJ saved my life. Hey, let me tell you that I want to interview a DJ. Man, I definitely want to interview a DJ because I think DJs are dope. I think they are dopey dope to the second power. I really do. Let's see. Let's pick up Nikki. Who's actually on time? What is that? What's the problem? I'm the cricket. Where the f are you going? Oh shit! Oh shit! God damn, we did! You know what? I don't even realize that my knee. When I saw that. Oh, you gotta do that, I guess. Watch out. Wait. Let's see that again. What's the problem? Oh shit! What's the problem? I'm just a cricket. Where the f are you going? Oh shit! Oh shit! God damn, we did! You know what? I don't even realize that my knee. See, Oh man, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. But it's so funny. It's funny even to me. My knees was like, what in the hell are you doing right now? Oh, I can't. Wait, what you say, my old pimp hand? I can't stand y'all. Man, track star speed, Jay, you ain't right. Oh man. But yeah, I really like being on YouTube and sharing stuff with people because we need more laughter. We need more. Bro, you tear my blinds up. Anyway. Ooh. This man right here. Yeah, we need more uplifting things, and I hope that my podcast is something that brings that to the world because I'm tired of seeing stuff that's bad and depressing. I'm tired of that, you know. And good music and laughter is what's up, you know. Girl, he is acting a fool. He's about to tear my blinds up. I don't need my blinds open because then the people across behind the house will see everything, you know. Anyway, I got a cat. He gonna be on the show one day. I'm gonna interview him and ask him why he's so damn bad. But what else did I want to tell y'all? Uh, it's okay. So the comedy is life. That is one of the segments that's on Wednesday. Comedy is life. That's just it. You know, if I was gonna get another tattoo, it would say something like that. Comedy is life, or uh, laughter eases my pain, or something of that nature. But the comedy segment, I just people that be making me crack my side. That's who's gonna be on there. You know, it's not just gonna be somebody be like, oh, put this comedian on your show. Now, what if I go look at their stuff and I don't laugh? What if I'm sitting there and they cracking jokes and I'm like, mm, mm. And it's been times that's happened to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that they not a good comedian and they not. Everybody don't laugh at the same stuff. Okay, everybody don't laugh at the same thing. So I just I just Oh, okay, that's a good one. Who would be your top 3 people to interview, dead or alive? Ooh, I really, really, really want to interview Stephanie Mills. I love Stephanie Mills. Okay. I will tell anybody that from today, tomorrow, last week. Okay. When I was 8 years old, Stephanie Mills was on this show called Shana Na. And ever since then, I have been a Stephanie Mills fan. I have. And I would love to sit down and talk to Stephanie Mills. And I don't even want to know her personal business. I do not want to ask her who she with and where she from and let me see your check stub. I don't want none of that. I just want to sit down and talk to my favorite singer. I'm actually going to show y'all the episode when she was on Shana Na. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Is it gonna play? Come on now, don't do us like that.
We take you now to the street for a special message from Bowser J. Bowser, speaking to you live from the Grease Garden.
I probably gotta just be real quick with it because YouTube be tripping. Let me skip to.
I have some grave news. I have just been advised by my advisor.
Now I'm showing my age.
8765432. All right, we won, News America. We're gonna have to sing.
Wait! Don't sing!
Oh boy! It's Stephanie Mills, the great singer, original star of the Wiz. Oh, you should hear nothing too soon, Oz knows. We was about to sing.
I was afraid of that. That's
came over me.
Look at little Stephanie. Hey.
there's no place
I'd rather be. Okay, I'm not gonna keep showing that because YouTube is such a hater. YouTube is a hater, and they're not about to flag my video. Stephanie Mills, what's up, Adina? Welcome to Shana Na is an old show, and I used to watch that all the time. And Stephanie Mills is the bomb. So, okay, so that's number one. Stephanie Mills is number one. If I could, I would love to sit down and talk to Luther Vandross. Baby, Luther Vandross, baby. I would sit down and talk to Big Luther and Little Luther. Whoever want to come up in there, they can come on. Ooh, that man's voice and like sense, I would love to sit down and talk. And was dope. She dope, but she never was like my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Um, I know Stephanie do look the same. She the same height too. And I'm sorry that, but I'm just saying I like little Stephanie. I ain't gonna lie. Little Stephanie, she's something else. I finally saw her for the first time in person. I mean, not yeah, live. I could look across the room and see her on the stage last year before this COVID crap. I'm so glad that I finally got to see her sing live. Cause I never had, I didn't think I would, and I'm like, I was so I when them tickets when them tickets came up, I was like, I'm getting those. Okay, so we got Stephanie Mills and Luther Vandross. And then I would love to sit down and talk to Carol Burnett. She's a comedian. That lady is hilarious. Okay. I used to watch the Carol Burnett show, and my dad used to be mad. He used to be mad. He used to be mad because I watched silly stuff. I always wanted to watch something funny, and my parents would always be like, stop watching all that stupid stuff. And I'm like, why you gotta act like that for real? Don't rain on my silly parade right now. But Carol Burnett is. I'm gonna add a fourth person. I would love to have talked to Lucille Ball. That woman, she's something. She was something else. She was something else to the white meat, literally. And I just Anita Baker. I would love to see Anita Baker live. I've never seen her live, and I still don't understand why she did a tour and did not include Detroit. I will never understand that. Unless somebody knows something else that I don't know, that she did do a concert in Detroit on her farewell tour. But as far as I know, she didn't. I don't understand that. Like, this where you from? Where you from? Where you with? Where you from? But yeah, I don't know why she didn't do that. And I would have went to see Anita Baker, like for real. And she making me feel like I'm lying. I said I won't be neglected. I won't be denied. Now I'm being neglected and denied, and I can't do nothing about it. Why ain't you, Anita? How come you didn't do no concert here? Ooh, I need water. Yeah. Oh, if she changed and said she will, that'll be great, but it ain't gonna be this year. This COVID mess. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say. It's just, come on now. Anybody else have any questions? Anybody else have any? Ooh, Cat. Really? You always just want to be in the background, don't you? This mother. He about to tear something up. Get down. I'm tearing stuff up. So, what else? What was I talking about? The comedy is life. So this is he said, hey, but he being bad. It's a couple of comedians that I want to have on the show, and they don't live here. They don't live here at all. And I don't care. That's why I'm actually, once January comes, I'll, revamp some things, but it's going to be Vibin In The D with Lele and Beyond. That will guarantee that I can take my podcast when I move to Belize, when I move to Denmark, or when I go to Dubai, you know what I'm saying? I can take the podcast, earn it well, because it'll say Vibing in the D with Lele and Beyond. Okay. Remember that. So Sometimes I do reach out to people. Like I have a couple people coming up soon on the show that are not from here, and I just, I heard them singing or saw them, cracking jokes, and my side either cracked or my heart flooded. One of the two. Can't take you nowhere. So I'm looking forward to those shows. I am booked up until uh currently until the middle of January. I would say who's going to be on, but I don't do that no more because things happen and I ain't trying to go there. But yeah, I got somebody scheduled for the 20th, which is next Friday. On the 24th, I am going to say what's going on. That is going to be an off topic Tuesday discussion, and it's going to be about self love. I'll be sitting down talking to Raquel Newton. I met her here in Detroit. Then she moved to Atlanta, and I believe she's back in Detroit. I'm not sure. I think her and her boo started a company, and and I think they started it in Michigan. So we will be sitting down talking about self love and self care, which is something really, really important. That's something that we all need to do and make sure we have in our lives for our mental health, for just just because it's necessary, losing my words. And then December, I got somebody December the 4th. I have somebody for December the 11th. And I have somebody for December the 18th. And yeah. Oh, I have somebody for November 27th. But December 25th, I'm not doing anything. I'm not having a show on December 25th. And I'm not having one on January 1st. I am going to chill. Okay. I'm going to chill because sister's gonna be off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, both of them weeks. And I'm gonna chill and I'm gonna just enjoy myself. I might throw some throwbacks up there or something like that, but I will not be doing the show. Is anybody else what else do you want to know about? I'm gonna start singing. If I start singing, y'all in trouble. If I start singing, uh-uh. Oh shit. Never mind. This food is knocked out. This cat need to be on TV. Did you? My dude, what did you do? Really? Anyway, a Thanksgiving special? No. I mean, I'll have somebody on that Friday, which is the 27th. But no, ain't no Thanksgiving. You was cleaning and listening. Hey, I ain't mad at you because you was listening. I don't have no my echo. You was listening, and that's all that matters. I don't know why. I'm not getting up because I'm at home and I was chilling, and y'all women know what I'm talking about. We're about to do requests. Oh Lord. y'all gonna run the rest of the people off here. They're gonna be like, Lord have mercy, this child is messed up here. But what else? So we got off topic Tuesdays. That's gonna be on Tuesdays. Now, off topic Tuesdays and the Comedy is Life show. Stop it. Are they're selected. It's not going to be a definite every Tuesday and Wednesday because it's hard to catch up with comedians that especially the ones that I want to talk to. It's hard to catch up with them. They're busy. They're trying to crack jokes and make money. And with this COVID, I don't know what's about to happen. I really don't. I don't know what's about to happen with this. You're a cutie, but you bad as hell. Okay, that's the cat. Tell us about experience and how you came up with that name. You know what? As I think about it, I'm like, why and how? I started YouTube back in 2007, and Let me see if I can find that video. I started YouTube back in 2007, and I wanted, life is an experience. And, I used to do poetry. I used to share my poetry and go do it at some poetry venues and whatnot. For real, I wrote poetry all the time, but I didn't share it really until like the late 2000s or mid 2000s or something of that nature. 2011. I guess that's mid. Anyway, yeah, I didn't start doing that until around that time. And that was just my writing name, because I said life is an experience, but I didn't want to spell it the regular way. And I just played around with some stuff, and I threw the 3 in there because I thought it was cool. Come to find out, it wasn't that cool because I couldn't make a face when Facebook came up. I couldn't make a Facebook page with a 3 in the name. They were like, nope, no, we're not doing that. No, you can't. No, we not. No. So I was like, wow, and it was kind of disappointing. And then I tried to. So this is the video that got me started on YouTube. The original video got deleted because YouTube kind of faked me out about something. I think they tried to say because I held up Febreze and Lysol, which we really need right now, that it was a claim or something, or I couldn't show products or something like that. And somehow, yeah, ended up deleting the damn thing. Hold on.
Okay, this is one of the items that are out here that might help. Okay, neither one of these will help. This stink, okay? This bitch stink. I'm not, I just don't understand it. Women, please, women, do me a favor. I can't be fat, short, or tall. Clean your ass. Wash your ass. Give yourself enough time to wash your ass. It's no way in hell that you can get up, that you can set your clock. And when you set your clock to get up, you hit the snooze button a couple of times. Whatever. You so jump up out the bed. You set your clock for 6, and you need to be to work at 7. It takes you at least 20 minutes to get here from where you live. Ain't no way in hell you got yourself freshened up for the day. And if you big, I'm a big girl. I ain't got no problem. I'm a big girl. But Pete, if you're a big girl, you got extra shit you got to do. You know what I'm saying? You need to lift up and get under crevices and stuff. And if you got a big junk in the trunk ass, you need to get an assistant. Okay, you need to get an ass wash assistant. Somebody that will come back there and spread your cheeks while you scrub, because that's just nasty. I'm like, oh my God, my office right now smells like perfume and ass. So you got up and was like, oh, I'm running a little late, and decided to put on a whole bunch of perfume, but you didn't wash your ass. So then you use the bathroom over there and it smells like, oh my God. Please, anybody out there that's watching this, please wash your ass. If you know somebody that doesn't wash their ass, somehow tell them. I really don't know how to tell her because she works for me. I'm going to have to do something, because it's just like, spraying stuff like this just makes people sick. Wash your ass.
I can't. I absolutely cannot. You know what? I don't even want to say. The person that I was talking about was like, that is so funny. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, hold up. Let me get to that book part. But oh, you remember my poetry? That's what's up. Yes, Nelly Trigger Travis. And it's Nelly Tiger Travis. So I was so distraught when I was was just having a ball listening to her music and talking about it. And I looked and I realized in the middle of the video that I was calling her the wrong thing. And I felt so stupid. I was like, oh my God, I've been calling this lady Trigger. I couldn't believe I did that, Moki. I was like, wow. But it's so funny. Nelly Tiger Travis retweeted my video and she said it was hilarious. That made my day. I just baby she I said I will watch that video myself and laugh because the moment that I realized I was saying trigger instead of tiger, it was just classic. That was hilarious. The roommate story, oh my goodness. I cannot I have had at least 700 addresses since I moved out of my parents' house. And I just I've lived with different people. You know, my very first roommate I still have PTSD from my very first roommate. And you know, if somehow she's watching this, I'm just telling the truth. You gave me PTSD. Okay. You gave me PTSD on several different things. Okay. And, you know, I'm not mad at you and I don't, you know, I'm not holding no grudges, but I do have the PTSD. Okay. And one of them is about using the restroom behind somebody. Okay. Hey, it just is what it is. It's the truth. Whew. Mm. I know. I blamed it on my eye. But it maybe was. It maybe was. You know, my eye be seeing other stuff. This eye sees other stuff that this one didn't see. And it probably threw some letters up in there, you know. Ah! Woo! And and I said her name, like, I said it like so many times. I was like, Nelly Trigger Travis. Oh, man. That was hilarious. That was crazy. Okay, so Nubian said, will you ever complete your book? I'm holding my head down in shame. The book, the book's done, but it needs to be edited. And now that I've gotten older and my eye, just like calling Nelly Tiger Travis Trigger, I'm not the one to retype it. So I really need to find an editor. I need to find an editor. I mean, I probably will have to do some rewriting of it and whatnot and, you know, update some things or whatever. But I really need to find a good editor. And over the years, I've found a couple of people who said, oh, I'll do it. I'll help you. And they would start and then I don't know what happened. You know, and they'd be like, oh, I just been real busy, you know. And maybe it was because they was free 99, not because I asked them to do it. They offered, and you know that was some of the stuff that they did in school. So they was like, I need practice anyway, blah blah blah. But they never would keep it up. But I really need to find somebody who won't break my bank, you know, that will help me get that book published. Seriously. Because I think even still to this day that the book is relevant and that it would be entertaining and it would be interesting. So I really do need to do that, like, because it's set up to have more than one book. You know, it's got enough in there to keep going with the characters. So I really do need to do that, and you know, I'm really gonna try and focus on that for real. I would like certain things and several things to happen before I turn 50, you know. Or when I turn 50, I can say, that's done. You feel me? Let's see here. The video where you moved into that house with all those people. Baby. Those people, their house was horrible. And you know what? The girl faked me out. You know what I'm saying? It's bad enough that I got on Craigslist in the first place, but the people, she faked me out. Okay, she had straightened up real good for me when I came by to look at it, and I don't know why I was feeling so confident in carrying forth the audio of the book. Wow. Let me think about that. She had that house set up. She had me thinking everything was gonna be just fine. And everything was at first until this chick got on freaking Plenty of Fish and met this nasty, dirty chick and moved her into the house 4 days after they met. That's when everything went to hell. That stuff is so nice. It's just, the menthol just be like, ooh, I hear laughter in the rain. I don't even know if that's really a song, but she faked me out big time. And I would like to interview her. I really would, but she kind of crazy, so I ain't gonna be doing all that. Man, I swear. You know how people, your parents used to slap you, be like, "You're not supposed to be swearing." Let me tell you, I swear, okay. This girl right here, from right here in the middle of her hand, about to right down here, her skin was dying. I'm not bullshitting. I don't know if she got some chemicals on there. I don't know what had happened, but I swear from here to down here, her whole you could see it dying. Literally, like the skin cells was just deteriorating. Okay, and she wouldn't go to the doctor and see what was going on, and it got progressively worse. Okay, it looked like a scary movie, and I kept saying, go to the doctor. I'm scared to go to the doctor, they're gonna take my blood. Well, baby, I'd rather the doctor take my blood than the skin disease take my blood and suck it up and dry me up. Come on now. Boy, I tell you, some people, you look like you've been eating something. It ain't nothing in here to eat. So what you? Anyway, I promise you, her skin was dying on her arm, and I was like, "Wow, this is scary." She probably, and her name was Precious. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I ain't gonna tell you her last name, but her name was Precious, and she wasn't precious. She wasn't precious. And I had a dog. I had Sassy back then, and I remember she had gave her dog some neck bones and threw them neck bones on the ground. And this ain't got nothing to do with Vibin In The D. Yeah, it do. Because Vibin In The D with Lele need to be a book, because I can't believe I even went through that situation. And then Pepito, when I had let Pepito be my roommate, that was the worst thing I could ever done. Mm. I just I swear Pepito had me twisted. Pepito would get drunk and tell me if things were different. I can't believe he did that. He was standing in the kitchen and he was like, if things were different and me and you could get together, I'm telling you right now, and be like, and I was like, you better take your ass to bed, Pepito. Taco, Jesus, take your ass to bed, okay? Don't play with me. He was nasty. He was nasty as hell. That room, and then he brought that girl over there, talking about he gonna have some company. I was so disgusted. And I was looking at her like she was crazy, and she spent the night. Oh man, I know that room by itself had to have a family of roaches up it just in there. They ain't come out into another part of the house. It had to be some kind of disease like mammals up in there just crawling. Baby, that house, that room. Oh, that room stank when he got up out of there. I had to leave the window open and let it snow up in there. I ain't tell y'all all that. I just had to repaint the walls to get the stank out. It was just It was. It was like a trash bin. It really was. And then it was substances on the wall. And I kept telling myself back then that it was boogers. But somebody told me that was a guy's room, and I was like, don't. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about this. Don't do that. Don't bring that up. Don't bring that up. I don't want to talk about that right now, please. Ooh wee! I just never again. Craigslist can go to hell. Okay, Craigslist is not good. Okay, I don't give a damn what nobody say. Don't get no roommates or no partners, no baby daddies, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. None of that shit off of Craigslist. Okay, stay off of Craigslist. Craigslist should be shut down by now because it was some bullshit. Okay, it should be called shitless. Mm. But anyway, good things are to come for Vibin in the D with Lele. And I'm excited about it. I'm gonna kind of upgrade myself a little bit and do some things. Now, let me tell you this story. Let me tell you this one story. I had sometimes sometimes I don't get enough sleep. Okay, sometimes I don't get enough sleep, and I invite people on here that I really didn't research enough ahead of time. And yeah, but this one individual, I did like one of the songs that they did, and I was just starting out. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was, just like, hey, you want to be on my show? Hey, you want to be on my show? Hey, you want to be on my show? And baby girl hit me with, so you mean you don't have a studio? I wish I could play music right now, just to cover up the silence. But I was like, no. I said people either come to me or I come to you, or we can meet at a neutral location if you don't want me to come to your house, or you don't want to come to my house. And then I was telling people, I'm like, I got a cat. If you're allergic to cats, I'm pretty sure that wouldn't work. So we can always meet at the corner store. Trying to find me a whore. Hey, down at the corner store. Hey. Okay, I'm sorry. That's not. That's not. Um. Yeah. And they was like, well, you could come to my house and sit on the porch. I'm sorry. I hate it when your lips be peeling and you just want to get it. But she was just snooty acting, and I'm like, don't I'm saying this in my comedian voice. Don't nobody even know you, let alone know me. Don't nobody know you. How many people you got listening to your show? Because no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You ain't got to be up on them. Okay, you ain't got to be up on them. Mm-mm. I didn't. There's been several times that somebody asked me that. I know I'm not even drinking. And Moki, that wine. Let me tell you, I got me some wine. I do. Instacart. Okay. Instacart hooked me up tonight. Oh, Stella Rosa. Um, it'll be on tomorrow. So it's been a few people that asked me, well, who are your listeners, and how big is your audience, and that and it's like, come on now, seriously. I never said I was Oprah or Ellen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Dr. Phil or nothing like that. I just, I like what you're doing, and I want to talk to you, and I want to showcase you. You never know. These old episodes might become something right down the line. Don't act like that. Don't do me. So, and since you feel like that, never mind. Uh, and a few people have done that. Yeah, did I feel crack face? At first, I did. I felt a little crack face. I was like, wow. it kind of makes you feel kind of funny, and then you feel kind of weird asking people, because you think they're gonna do that, but I got over that, and I just ask if the person wants to be on, word up, let's get it together. If they don't want to be on, no problem, on to the next, because I'm trying to find me a whore down at the corner store. So yeah, and I do carry a knife. I had it in my hand earlier because I was talking about scratching my head on the other live that I did. But I do keep this knife. Ain't this cute? This is sweet. Kind of look like it's vibing in the D with Lele. Anybody else have any questions? I don't want to be on here for like a long time, because the show usually be around about an hour. And it's over an hour now. I just been talking. Anybody got any questions? Anybody got any questions for me? Anybody got any questions? Why are you looking at me like that, Cat? Anybody got any questions? Anybody got any questions for me? What song is that? Name that song and you win a prize. I'll wait. Don't be winking at me, sir. But I think me and the cat starting to look alike. You ever start looking like your animals? Because I feel like we starting to look alike. But what you oh my God and for, Simone? Yeah, so what kind of topics would you guys be interested in hearing on Off Topic Tuesday? And dig deep. I mean, throw them out there because I'll write them down. I did learn how to write recently, and I will write those topics down. Something difficult, something that just would make people cringe. Not like that. I don't want to trigger nobody. Trigger Travis. I don't want to trigger anybody, but stuff that really needs to be discussed. Tell me and I will start, you all can send, oh Lord, baby, ghosting. I've been friend ghosted before. And I'm like, did I stink? I'm like, ghosting is no joke. I'm like, yeah, I think that's a good one. That's a very good one. I'm writing that down, like for real. DJ Be Nice is going live. TGI Friday, ride or die. Oh snap! That's what I'm talking about. Would I get cut off for something like that? Ghosting in relationships. Tell Nightman, yo, come man, call me a backup dancer. On stage on the bricks, I'm a backup dancer. If that makes me a backup dancer, the man, you bitch. How to say no politely. Baby. Let me tell you something. That's a good one too, because people, and you know what? I wonder about that because honestly, if somebody asks you something and the answer is no, you really should be able to say no and not have to explain yourself. That'd be one of the things that people feel like, oh man, I gotta explain myself. I gotta tell them why I said no. We really shouldn't. We should just be able to say no, not at this time. But they want you to explain. And is explaining gonna make you start saying yes? Flex Radio was in the building. I see you. Let's go. I gotta run this again. This remix is crazy. He gonna shout me out, I hope. Stormzy. UK rapper, I had to do it. So yeah, we shouldn't have to say, well, the reason why I'm saying no is because so and so. Nah, bro. It's just no. But I did find some stuff. Sorry, I just wanted him to say he usually be like, "Oh my goodness, experience," and I'd be excited. I love hearing me on the radio. You know, not me, but hearing them shout me out on the radio. I'll be gee, ooh, be. Anyway,
I see you, mama. How you doing? It's been a minute.
did he say? He didn't say me. It was somebody else. So yeah, saying no politely, but meaning it, and ghosting in relationships. Those are good ones. Those are good ones. I'm definitely. Let's go. Sorry, I'm distracted. I think I want to get a panel for those, though. You know what I'm saying? Now, the people that brought that up, would you be interested in being on the panel? I just out of curiosity, you brought it up. Would you be interested in being on the panel for those discussions? I don't know what the song is, but uh-oh. You gone? Bro. So yeah, for real. I'm serious. I gotta get warmed up. Stormzy from UK, baby. I had to do it. Y'all should know that beat in the background. Cupid Shuffle, let's go. Nubian, Simone, Moki. Who you wanna be on the show, on the panel? Let me know. You a ghoster? Ah. That would be good. I need a ghoster. That would be good. I got some new remixes for you. Some brand news. Oh my goodness. I appreciate that. I think they fire, but you know. I appreciate that for real. You know, I try to have fun. You know what I'm saying? I try to have fun, and we're gonna smash it or trash it. Let me know. This is number one. We should smash it. I really want to talk about catfishing. We were supposed to have that, but I don't know what happened. But that's still on the table because I've been catfished before, and I don't know if you have, but that crap is not fun. Catfishing is not fun at all. And I still don't understand how in 2020 that people get catfished. I don't understand that. Like, what is happening? Saying no. I like that. So yeah, you ghosts that wonder if y'all want to be on the panel, let me know. But I do want to get a panel together for those conversations because that would be fun. I don't want it to just be me. You know, that's a panel thing. What you giving me the eyes like that for? You always use it. You ladies be using y'all eyes. Y'all ain't right. I'll talk to you about that later. That made me think of something from a long time ago. No, I told a slight catfish story on a little bit about it on one of the episodes, but didn't really go into like detail because it's been more than one time. And I'm not even gonna lie. I ain't gonna even hold y'all up. I catfished somebody before too. It wasn't one of those, let me go through with it, like I'm trying to talk to you. It was kind of like, just I was talking to somebody online. I was really trying to find out if they was cheating. That's all that was. But I did catfish. I had a fake picture and everything. And this was like about, when did the internet come out? This was back in 2000. It might have been like 2004. But I did. I'm not even gonna lie. Because I was trying to find out. I was really curious, and I did find out that the person was doing that, and whatever.
Yes, indeed. It's number 2. Let me know. We're gonna smash.
Y'all want to hear a catfish story now? That's right. Well, this is my favorite one. I was in Texas, and I was on this site called Downlink, and seeing the person's pictures, they saw my pictures, we started talking, it was all good, and oh man, this person's dad was a DJ. So they were really into music, and that's how people hook me sometimes, because they really be into music, and we be vibing on the music, and they be playing. Don't sit up there and play songs for me, man. Now I'm telling you this now, but I don't fall for it no more. You got to do better than that. But anyway, they was playing music and stuff, and it was such a fun time. So so many conversations had went by, and it was time to meet. Baby, I went over this child's house, and she sent her 3 sons out to greet me to my car. Don't know me from Adam. Okay? Don't know if I'm a crazy person or if I'm gonna snatch her kids and run off. Sent the kids out to the car, way out to the parking lot. Okay? And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? That was the first thing. I'm like, you sent your children out here? So anyway, the AOL CD in the mail or after. Oh, after. You've got mail. It'd be killing me when people still got AOL email addresses, but I ain't judging. I just be like, do that work? Do they still work? But I'll be laughing at Hotmail, but it's okay. Sent the children out. And I had brought with me, what did I bring with me? I brought some DVD because we was gonna watch some DVDs or whatever, and they was gonna cook, and people was real lenient back in the days going over strangers' house, huh? I'm talking about myself. And the kids greeted me. They took me up to the door, and they took me in the house. You got an AOL address? I'm done. They took me in the house, and I sat down on the couch, and they was like, my mama taking a shower. And I was like, oh, okay. And I'm sitting there, and I'm waiting, and the kids, they seem like they're a little on the bad side, little baby kids or whatever. I knew she had 3 kids. The kids don't scare me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't scared of kids or whatever until they scare me. Okay? Does that make sense? Scared kids don't scare me until they scare me. So, she sent them in. Before we even get to the part where she sent them in the room, I'm sitting there and I'm waiting for her to come out, and I'm like, okay, she taking a shower. Okay, I like showers. I like people that take showers. All right, the house. I didn't see nothing crawling nowhere. Okay, I didn't see nothing crawling anywhere. So I'm like, okay, I don't feel like I need to jump and hold my feet up and stuff like that. So she came out from the back and she was like, hey. And I turned around. Woo, Jesus. I turned around and I was like, hey. Because she didn't look like the pictures. Okay? She didn't look nothing like them pictures. I was pissed. I immediately got hot within my spirit. And I was like, why? I wanted to say, who are you? Where is so-and-so at? We just called her name was Tina. That was part of her name. Anyway, I wanted to say, where Tina at? Who are you? But, I stopped myself. I ain't say that shit. But she ain't look nothing like them pictures. She had sent me some old ass pictures before she had the chicken pox and picked them all. You know what I'm saying? I had picked my chicken pox after effects all over her body. and sent me the pictures prior to the chicken pox. I was so mad. But I kept my composure, and now if this happened to me now, my face would tell it all. My face would be like, it would be a mess. So yes, she was like Arsenio Hall and Coming to America at the club. It was scary. It was absolutely scary. And and she kind of was acting kind of needy, like not that kind of needy where baby, I immediately was like, they got me on call at work. I think I was doing security back then at that time, and I was kind of new to Texas also. And I had yep, I did this security job. Thank you, Yolanda. You had got me that security job, which was still weird, but thank you. And yeah, anyway, um I kept saying the job I got, I'm on call. I don't know how I faked that up, but I got up on my phone and I was like, I said, "Oh, I got a message," and I called in my voicemails, and I act like I was listening to something, and I said I gotta go to work. I gotta get ready and go to work because they need me to come in, and I just started working there. I'm new here. I was like, I don't turn down no hours. I got the hell up out of there. And then I'm petty, okay? I'm petty. I get back on Downlink, and Downlink was kind of like a Facebook for the LGBTQ community. And no, I wish I could have paid myself. Right. Talking about she looked like Janet Jackson. She looked like Freddie Jackson. I got on Downlink and I was being petty, and I wasn't being petty like maliciously petty. I was just kind of pissed, really, because you could have told me that that your nickname was Chicken Pox. You could have told me that. Maybe I like that. Maybe you should have posted the real pictures. You know what I'm saying? I might have not cared because of the music connection. I might not even cared about that. Okay. I did have to use the restroom. That was when I went in the restroom and I was like, let me think what I should do. But while I was in the restroom, y'all want to know what happened? When I was in the restroom, and I'm petty, I do that. I don't care who you are. Okay, if you invite me over your house and your shower curtain is closed, I'm gonna look in there because the condition of your tub and your toilet and around the toilet at the bottom is gonna tell me a whole bunch of things. Okay, it was so nasty in that bathroom. And in addition to it being nasty in there, remember when I got there and they said she was getting out the shower? Yeah. The tub wasn't even wet. Okay. All right. There we go. So there you go. There you go. Okay. Bum, bum. Yeah, and that's when I really was like, I gotta go to work. So anyway, Downlink was kind of like Facebook. You could post poems and pictures, and you could, I don't know if y'all familiar with it at all. I posted a poem, okay, and the poem kind of was like, "You're not what you say you are," or something like that. And she was a dirty woman, and she was faking, like don't you're gonna have to meet the person, so don't give them false ideas of what you look like. That's just wrong. Okay. uh my poem, I wish I could find that poem. I somewhere around here. I just basically said those pictures, the person in the pictures wasn't you. And don't she got pissed. She read that and got pissed at me. Baby, I gotta take my glasses off for this one. Oh no, I don't, because I got them lines. Yeah, okay. Downlink. We'll talk about that later. Downlink was the shit. Downlink was, yeah, it was shitty. Okay. Um. whew. So, uh, she got mad and she took my picture and made a fake profile, and she named my profile cross-eyed bitch, and she started friending everybody that I was friends with. So people started sending me that people started contacting me, and they were like, why would you make a why would you change your name on your profile to cross-eyed bitch? Why would you make a profile like that? And I was like, excuse me? And it was like they was like, and they, so I went on there and I looked it up, and there I was, my picture, and my name was cross-eyed bitch. Like, and then then baby girl called me on the phone, and she was like, I read your poem, and why would you say that? And are you talking about me? And I was like, yeah. I was like, you don't look like your pictures. I said, you should have been honest. You don't look like the person that you were portraying you look like on your profile. Yeah. She was, yep, she was big mad. She was big mad, okay? And whoo, that was when I had to start sending people to the block party, and I blocked her, and I think I reported the page or something, and they took it down or whatever. But that was it for that. She would try and call me. That's why I ended up blocking her from my phone, because she just kept calling me and playing on my phone, and I'm like, I'm disturbing you now. Mm. She would be talking about, I'm a bitch, and karma's a bitch, and I'm like, karma already then hit your ass, because you sitting up here running around telling people you somebody you're not. And then whatever movie that was, I took over to her house. It was a series. Because when I left, I was trying to I was trying to be nice. I didn't want to, because at that point I was like, what if she crazy and she throw a machete in my eyeball? You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to be nice, and I was like, well, we could be friends, but I don't want nothing else from you, because you're dirty and you're a liar, and if you don't have enough confidence to say who you are, that's just like women that's big, you're big. So what? I'm big. Don't take them angle shots and never show nothing from your neck down. And then you meet the person, and you pull up in a wheelbarrow because you rolling, and then you didn't tell them that you was in a wheelbarrow. That's just wrong. And that's not no shots at big people, because like I just said, I'm big too. But you don't do that. My throat hurt too. I need some water. Shoot. I just Now why she have to bring your eye into my show? What, looking at her dirty ass? She just ooh, I will never forget that. But I don't understand. People do that on TikTok. They be trying to thirst trap your ass to death, and then one day you be like, you be like, ooh, they look good. So then you start scrolling through their whole profile, the semi stalk thing, where you don't like everything, you just looking, and you get to that one TikTok, and you be like, who the hell is this? Boy, I just ruined some of my dreams in TikTok. I'd be scrolling through TikTok, and I'd be like, oh wow, that's nice. Okay, all right then, I see you. And then I'm like, let me see. So, ooh, Mm, mm-mm. They ain't tell me they just ruin all their little thirst traps. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for the thirst traps. I like them. You know, they're fun. They're interesting. But baby, you just sat up here. You should have just left that one TikTok off of there. You shouldn't even put that up on there. Let your thirst traps be thirst traps, okay? And just make a plan to never connect with nobody on a personal level. You know, just let them think what they want to think, baby. But you done messed up because I know I'm not the only one that done scrolled down there back to January of 2019 to see that you don't look like what you be making us think you look like. Huh? Catfish is real. People can catfish you without looks. Okay? It ain't got to be about their looks. They can catfish you on who they are. Okay? Huh? Oh, I got to get up off of here because I need some water. I need something to drink. I need water. I need something to drink. This was fun, okay, and I hope that I can get some more subscribers for this channel because you can't do a lot on Facebook. Um, that happens to me on Instagram too. Oh man, people, I be, just running up on somebody on Instagram that was in the little recommended things or something like that. And then you be like, wow. And then you just be looking at them. And then next thing you know, you be like, what? Who is this? It's just, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the idea, because, yeah, I hope I answered some questions that people might have had, inquiries about. And the phones don't help. There, I know some people that they never post a picture without a filter. Ever, never have posted a regular picture themselves. And what ends up happening when you finally see a regular picture or you come across them in person somehow, you be trying to put a filter on their ass in person. You be like, hold on a second. Let me pull up my camera. Hold up. Wait. Let me pull this up. Okay, filters. Blur. And you be trying to blur their ass out because they just mm-mm. No ma'am, no Pam. I try not to use too many filters. I mean, okay, really the filters I use are ugly. Okay. I use filters where your face be way down here or, over to the side or some weird looking shit. You know what I'm saying? So when they do see me, it's better. It's like, oh wow, your pictures don't do you any justice, right? Because I use those ugly ass filters, and so when you see me, you think I'm gorgeous. Okay, don't use the gorgeous filters and then come around there and you scary looking like Halloween all over again. Baby, it's November. It's almost turkey time. Shit. Ugh, I gotta go. But I appreciate y'all. I hope that you all tune in to Vibin in the D with Lele, and help me celebrate these folks' passions. But it will be Vibin in the D with Lele Beyond because there's more independent people with businesses and creativity all over the world that I am impressed with. And I plan to talk to them. And if anybody out there knows Reed from Jade, tell her that she is amazing. Okay, just do that for me. She had liked one of my posts on Instagram, and I about round about fainted. Okay, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna get my ass up out of here. Okay, but remember, the next show is on the 20th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be speaking with a gentleman who is a musician, and we're going to have a good time. Matter of fact, I need to hit him up now so we can make sure we have a confirmation. In addition to that, the 24th on Tuesday, I will be talking to Raquel Newton, And we will be talking about self-love. Raquel makes crystals. She does bracelets. She made this here with this ankh. This is beautiful. Okay, this is absolutely beautiful. I'm cross-eyed right now. This is beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. This is tiger's eye. This is one of my favorite stones. Absolutely beautiful. She makes stuff like that. And she sends, oh, I can't wait to sit down and talk to you. Y'all got to tune into that show about self-care and self-love, because when she sends me these, when I get them from her, she sends them with an affirmation attached to it. And the affirmations are beautiful. And there's something that you can like literally read every day, and it just makes you feel amazing. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I love y'all. Have a good night. Have a great weekend. Make sure you tune in to God Damn It with Cheese tomorrow night, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. In the meantime, in between time, I'm out.
Talking to the diamonds of Detroit today.